Make the ground shake.
So, hey guys, what's going on? My name is Tom and Gummy, and today we are here for the very much delayed and very much owed Frosted Network World Tour of the superhero competition, which was actually technically the March competition, and it's now May, not too far off of June, but of course my channel was hacked, and that was pretty much the reason why it's been delayed so much. So I'm not taking the blame for this. You can blame whoever hacked the channel. But yeah, this is the superhero competition. Again, apologies to everyone who entered who thought I wasn't going to do a video. It's just been heavily delayed, of course, because of what happened. And yeah, there was a lot of really awesome builds on this one. I'm going to say that straight away. Tons of entries. Again, there was about 40 entries. And honestly, it was probably the hardest one to get a top 3 for. And one thing did come up, and there ended up being 4 builds in my top 3, which makes no sense, but I'll explain to you in a second why. So yeah, anyways, the next competition is going to be space, and you can access this by going on the server, going to creative. So the IP is at the top of your screen right now. It's frostednetwork.mcpro.co, and you can come ahead on creative. When you join, you'll have a little, like, I can't remember what it is, I think it's a snowball actually, in your hand. You go into creative, and then when you join, you do /warpgummy, so slash WARP space GUMMY, do that, it will bring you here. You'll see you're on some, like, endstone. We've got the traditional gummy bear skin, this one right here, and you've got me dressed as a stormtrooper because space, Star Wars, and I gave myself Kylo Ren's lightsaber because why not? Because I think it's the coolest looking lightsaber, honestly. So yeah, it'll bring you to this. This is the space competition, and this will run until, let me double check the date, it's down here. It will run until Wednesday the 8th of June, so it's slightly less than a month this time. That's just to kind of like bring it back onto schedule. So you have roughly 20 days, which is still a fair amount of time. I don't expect anything too crazy from this one, again because of the late notice, and also because a lot of you guys have kind of like forgot about the competitions because of all the delays and stuff. But you can see here some people are already starting some really awesome looking builds, so that's always really nice. And if it comes to it, I may push the competition back a tiny bit, so do bear that in mind, but I will let you guys know. I'll keep you guys updated, and that'll be something good, hopefully. So, with that said as well, we also launched the Frosted Network channel whilst I was gone, so that's something you should definitely check out. I will leave a link in the description to the channel. It's got over 1,000 subscribers, which is really cool. We've grown it really fast, and it's comprised of me, Givers Gaming, and Jared Gaming, the 3 directors of the channel, making videos, just random tutorials and stuff like that. So again, definitely something you should check out. It's kind of like I do a bonus video on there a week, 2 bonus videos on my second channel, and then the 2 videos on my main channel. So a lot of videos, but it'll be worth it. So yeah, anyways, let me get rid of that before I forget about it. On to the competition. So I'm going to start off with the build, which was going to be 3rd place. Then a few technical difficulties came up, and it's back kind of in joint, kind of ish 3rd place maybe. So this was a plot by ClassierHarp, and the reason why it was not going to be considered for the top 3 is because the way I find out who's done each plot is I do /plot info, and of course I'm going to have to change my chat settings so that I can actually see it. Here you go. So before, when I did that, it didn't tell me who the owner was, which meant I had no way of identifying who made this plot. Now, I don't know why that was, and it was like this for a while, but it was not telling me who it was, so I kind of like didn't think about featuring this one, because I don't want to feature it if I don't know who made it. I don't want to give credit to the wrong people. I've done that in the past, and it's upset a few people when I've given credit to 1 or 2 people from a plot, and it turns out they actually didn't do too much, and everyone else did it. So yeah, this is why I kind of left this one out, and I hope you understand, Classier. If you see this video, why was because it didn't say who owned it. I really like this plot. I would like it a lot more if it was finished, not gonna lie. This plot, or this side of the plot should I say, is amazing. I'm gonna go over it in a second anyways. So you can see it's kind of comprised of 4 plots, with this like walkway splitter thing in the middle. They started building stuff over here, so I believe we've got Iron Man. Yeah, we got Iron Man and a car, and then I guess this is like Hulk over here. And yeah, it's split into 4 sections. So we got an empty section. We have got Stark Tower from the Avengers film, and then we've got like a little meeting going on in there with Captain America, the Hulk. Who else is in there? I'm not sure actually. That's one thing I should probably disclose before we get any further into the video. As much as I like to say I like comic book films, I like superhero films, I haven't actually watched that too many of them, should I say. I haven't had the time, and I've started to get into them recently. Deadpool was kind of like the Kickstarter for that. That was one of the first superhero films I kind of watched, and then from there I've been kind of getting hooked on them. And yeah, so my knowledge of stuff like this isn't the best, so if I do make a mistake, then don't kill me. If I don't know who a character is, then let me know who they are, actually. That would probably be cool. But don't get your pitchforks and your torches and come after me just because I don't know who a character is. I know all the basics, that's Iron Man. So yeah, we got Stark Tower over here. We've got the Fortress of Solitude from the... Is it Captain America film? I can't remember. No, the Superman film. That's the one. At least I think it is. Superman Fortress of Solitude rings a bell. I may be greatly mistaken. Yeah, it's not Captain America. Yeah, no, it is Superman. I'm doubting myself. Why? So yeah, we got the Fortress of Solitude, which I believe is the Fortress of Chocolitude. That's a mouthful. And then we've got Wayne Manor over here with the Batcave underneath. And this is probably my favourite part of the build, purely because of the amount of detail. So we got the actual building of Wayne Manor. And if you come down here, there's a secret cave, and dun dun dun, it's the Batcave, which is really, really nice. There's so much stuff in here that I actually love. Like the computer screens over here just adds like that extra little touch, which makes it really, really nice. And yeah, just the amount of detail made it really original. And I said at the start of this competition I was looking for originality this time. So this is why this one got, I kind of guess, joint third. It was kind of like an added extra after I realised after that the owner of the plot had been identified, and I wanted to throw this in because it's a really, really awesome build. Gonna be honest, if this was completed fully, would have been definitely either top 1 or 2, I'm not too sure, but it was a really nice start, and if it had been finished it would have been super, super cool. With that said, we're now going to zoom over to the other third place plot, I guess the original third place plot, and we're going to discuss that a little. Alright, so we are now here. It was actually just next door, I completely forgot about that, so there probably wasn't a need for a transition. But this build is by xCandyNeko, or NekoCielx. Now, this really impressed me straight off the bat, purely because there is so much going on in it. There's so many really awesome builds, and also I like the touch of the logo. They really add to it, and really, I guess, finished off the build, made it look a bit more complete. So this was definitely one of my favourites straight off the bat, and it got third, kind of joint third, I guess, during the, because of the situation with the whole plots not being claimed properly. So yeah, there's so much going on in here. I'm gonna like zoom over it a bit so you can just have a look around, and then we'll go over it in a bit more detail. Again, there's a few references on here I don't really understand, purely because I haven't seen a lot of the Marvel films, which again is a work in progress. I will be catching up on them as soon as possible. So yeah, you got a ton of scenes going on in here. It's like crazy, packed with action. So we've got the Marvel logo, of course, and then we got a ton of plushies. Now we got me dressed up in a Deadpool suit, kind of similar to the one over there that I built, but it's like a smaller, cuter version. We got Superman and a variant of Spider-Man. Then we got a bunch of, again, characters. So we got Superman, we've got, I guess that's Deadpool, we got Robin. I'm honestly not sure who that is. Again, that's purely because my knowledge isn't too good. We got Iron Man, I guess the Hulk, Aquaman. Is that Batman with the blue suit variant? I'm not too sure. I'm just looking at them and not really recognizing anyone because, again, I haven't seen anyone. It's not because the builds are bad, it's because I haven't seen half of the films. That's probably a bad start. Of course, for Captain America, that's the guy from the Fantastic Four, as far as I can remember. Yeah, I'm really embarrassing myself here, aren't I, not knowing any of the characters. Probably shouldn't have done a competition in something I'm not too knowledgeable about. But hey, superheroes, The films I've watched are quite good. They seem to be a bit repetitive in the sense it's the same kind of formula. So hopefully in 2016 and 2017 they'll kind of change it up a bit, actually do something original. Who knows? But yeah, this is a really, really awesome build. We got the Captain America logo there, as far as I'm aware. And then, of course, we got the Stark Tower from the Avengers film. So, this is like a bigger, upscaled version of that one. It's got a bit more structure and a bit more detail to it, which is always nice. And yeah, generally it's just a really, really nice build, and that's why it got third. Again, it's just so much going on, so much effort has gone into it, so really well done to xCandyNekoCielx. Again, probably butchering that name, again, apologies. And yeah, let's, with that said, move on to number 2. Okay, so for second place, and this is where things get a tad complicated, is because the second place plot is no longer here. Now, I just recorded this today on the Wednesday, and on the Tuesday, when I was prepping the video, doing the screenshots, like deciding the winners and stuff like that, this build was here. So overnight, this build has disappeared, and normally I would kind of like change it up and rejig the winners and make it so that this build wasn't included, but I do want to say that it was an amazing build. Take my word for it. It was a really good one, and this was by SP4D3. Again, I can't really show you, I can't really talk about it because there's nothing here. For some reason, I guess he cleared his plot maybe, is the only explanation, unless he changed his name and the plot's cleared or something. But yeah, it was a really, really good build, and it was definitely going to be a clear second. There was tons of going on. If you think this one's crazy, this one was even crazier. Everywhere you looked was just builds. It was absolutely insane. So yeah, congrats SP4D3 for second place, even though I can't really show his build. So yeah, I guess that means that this is officially third, and this is now officially second. But yeah, that's kind of sad. But yeah, moving on now, I guess can't really waste any more time talking about a plot that's no longer here. We're going to move on into first place. So, welcome to first place. Now, this was built by Catboy EXE03. It's got a nice ring to it. And this is an insane build, and it was instantly something that caught my eye as something that was really original and really awesome. Now, I'm going to make a little disclaimer at the start of this, and it's because it's not got the strongest superhero theme in my eyes. Again, there might be references here that I'm not understanding, and that's purely because I'm not like a superhero knowledgeable person. So I might be missing something here, and that might be my mistake. Ignore me if it is. But it seems like it's just like a city landscape with like an alien invasion, and this is what I really like about it. It's super original, and that's one of the key things I touched on at the I guess declaration of this competition, was the fact that I'm looking for something really original. As much as I do like plushie builds, I do like pixel arts, I do like statues, I love original stuff. I remember I said something about organics, and that was something I really enjoyed, and one of those builds over there again was something great, that Gummy Bear superhero I guess organic original build kind of thing, was something I love purely because of that. And this was original. You can't deny this is original. We've got a wither storm here. It's crazy. It's spewing out everything. There's kind of like a mini parkour as well built into this, out of all the particles and stuff. I love it. It's as simple as that. It's a really, really awesome build. And I guess how I could link it into a superhero film is the fact that it's like a city under attack from aliens, and then of course you have the superheroes that will come in. Of course, we got my skin dressed up as Deadpool, and then over here we've actually got some really cool Easter eggs which you can find throughout the map, again, which is something I really enjoy. So we've got Mario, Sonic, the guy from Minecraft Story Mode, my skin, we got a cake, and yeah, we got a few other heads here that you can find throughout the map, and it's really cool. A lot of thought has gone into this. It's really well thought out, really well executed, and is super, super original. So that is why I gave it first place. Again, let me know down in the comments below what you like about it, and also where you would have put this build, because again, I know this is kind of a bit controversial in the sense that, unless of course I'm missing something, there's no clear superhero theme in the sense of like there's no like Avengers, or there's no Marvel or DC characters, minus the, of course, Deadpool character, Gummy Bear. Again, I might be missing it, so let me know. Again, if I am, apologies. But I really like this build. It's so cool. It's really nice to look at, in the sense there's so much going on, there's so much colour. But it's also really, like, original, really detailed. And again, I know I say it a lot, but a lot of thought has gone into it. So let's have a look around. So we got, like, the main street here, which has got, like, a panda bus with, like, bamboo on the back. We've got a bunch of shops. We've got a comic book shop over here with all its stands. I'm not going to go up onto the second floor because I know I waffle a lot if I do. We've got a motel up here, so we've got, like, the clerk's desk, and then you go upstairs, it's, like, the actual motel rooms. That's really nice. So yeah, each building as well has got its own, like, custom theme. It's all, like, thought out. There's, like, dialogue scripts around the place on signs. So it's got, like, a story behind it. We've got the Ice Hotel based on the IRL Ice Hotel, which is something actually really interesting. I read up about that before, but I've never really, like, looked into where it is, or like the prices and stuff. But it seems like an interesting concept. We've got the video game cafe. So just a cafe where I guess you have video games, like office, maybe. Yeah, it's probably just where you can set up, like, laptops and play, I guess. Unless, no, there is actually, like, proper stuff up here, like a Pokemon table. So yeah, it's really nice. Coming down here, out the door, we got the other side street, so that's kind of like the central junction with the traffic lights, and where everything is going down, where there's a big fire, and a tree has fallen over, and everything has just gone horrifically wrong. We've got the mask shop, where you can buy your very favourite mask, because who does not want to be a cave spider? Let me whack that on there. And, ooh, actually, ooh, this is difficult. Do I want to be a god? I want to be a slime. I just chose the wall. Aw, it won't let me be a slime. That's unfortunate. What will it let me be? Wolf? Nope. Okay. Is it gonna let me be a creeper? Yes, it is. Okay, perfect. I'll be a creeper. Fits my skin a bit better, with the colours. So over here, we have got a Cookieville. So I guess this is like a cookie shop, maybe? A cookie state. I want a cookie head. It's so much better. I like it more. Or a chicken. No, a chicken don't work. Hey, let's just stay with the cookie. So, what's the next shop? We have got the Frosted Network News Building. So it's like a news corporation headquarters. This is really cool, actually. With the camera. Do I want the earth? Yes, I want the earth on my head. Okay. I'm going to stop changing my head, because otherwise I'm going to have an inventory full of heads. So, other buildings. We've got another head shop. No! Oh my god, so many heads. I can't choose. What do I want? Do I want to keep the earth? I think I want to keep the earth. Oh my god, why you do this to me? I literally say this is going to be the head I keep, and I walk into a shop full of even more awesome heads. Okay, let's just keep the earth on our head, because that's awesome. So this is a parkour room, I guess. So you simply go... Okay, I'm awful. So you simply go... Again, I'm awful. I'm not going to give a demonstration, I think, because you could tell my parkour skills aren't too good. Oh, we are making progress. Yes, up to the second floor. I love how you called this simple parkour as well, and I still suck at it really bad. Let me see. You can probably hear my keyboard clicking away here from where I'm, like, really furiously trying to actually do this here, because I want to prove to you guys how good at parkour I am. Easiest maze ever. That was easy. No lie there, I guess. Oh, okay, this is like an actual maze where I can't see where I'm going. Ish. With the barrier blocks. Oh my god. Where am I? Where am I going? Where am I going? I'm like stuck now. Okay. Where's the exit? Is there like a jump up place? Okay, I'm just going to cheat, because otherwise we're going to be here for a while. There we go. And then we come up to here, out the door, and we found the cake reference. Yes, nice. And then we're up onto the rooftop, where we've got even more parkour. But we're not going to worry about that. We got the Sandstone Hotel here, the Sandstone Penthouse, should I say. And then another building over here, which is... It's got no sign. Okay. But you see the point. They're all custom themed buildings. They're all really, really nice. All got like awesome activities in. And it's just a really well thought out, really well executed build of tons of awesome stuff. The alien invasion could have done with maybe a Captain America or a Superman or an actual like Deadpool or something statue or plush on top of a building or something, just to make it feel a bit more Superman themed, or superhero themed, should I say. But apart from that, I love it. It's a really, really nice build, and that's why I gave it number 1. So yeah, that's about it. Hopefully you did agree with the rankings I gave. Again, apologies about the second place build not being there. It's something that I was kind of disappointed about, because of course I checked it last night. It was there. Wake up this morning like 10 hours later and it's gone. So that's really disappointing. I wish I had a picture to show you guys, but just take my word, it was a really, really good build. Crazy everything going on. But yeah, with that said, I'm now going to show you the honourable mentions of all the people that didn't get into the top 3, but definitely did an awesome job. And yeah, there's quite a few this time. There's like 25 people, so that really does say that standards of the build are going up dramatically every time. And again, if you want to enter the next competition, go over to /WarpGummy, and it's of course space themed. That could be Star Wars, that could be just generally anything space themed. I know a lot of people are already starting off with the Star Wars, as you can see over there. But yeah, if someone built like a planet or something, like a huge planet, that would be really, really cool. So again, originality is key, creativity is key. Try and factor in anything new, and that's about it. So again, thank you very much for watching. Please do subscribe to the Frosted Network channel. Again, I'll leave a link in the description. Of course, pop on the server, build some stuff. The IP, again, at the top of your screen, frostednetwork.mcpro.co. And yeah, head over to /WarpGummy for Competition 7, which is space, which ends June 8th, which might be delayed a tiny bit because it's not too long away, and I don't know if any of you guys are going to enter, purely because of the late notice. But anyways, again, going to end it now because I keep on waffling. Thank you very much for watching. My name has been Gummy, and goodbye. Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through.